Now, can God even rescue and be with you through blockbuster-sized disasters? I mean, the collapse of ancient Tyre, the collapse of ancient civilizations. The Bible has stories of how God is with his people, always. Well, Revelation 18 contains a story, Ben, about yet another blockbuster disaster.
Yeah,
massive.
In Revelation, God's really trying to grab the attention of everyone. It's like he's got an urgent message that he wants to get across, and he's trying to get his readers. And the message is, listen to me. I am God, I'm powerful, and I care about your situation, and I want to rescue you. Let me give you a quick overview of where we've been and where we're going. Revelation 16 tells us that God says, I'm going to rescue you from disaster, specifically environmental disasters.
Oh, yeah, the plagues.
Like the plagues,
Disasters,
all that sort of stuff. Last week we saw Revelation 17. God says, I'm going to rescue you from wrong teaching, wrong thoughts, and there'll even, in fact, be judgment for those who are promoting these false ideas.
Yeah,
and
a lot of people are so scared of God because they're wrong ideas, they don't want to know him.
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
Yeah.
Revelation 18 says God can rescue us, and he will rescue us from even financial disasters and even economic meltdown.
Okay, even if it's worldwide.
Yep.
So God promises in Revelation 18.
We're going to see that it's a huge thing that God is promising as we look into the chapter. And then Revelation 19, it gets even bigger yet. It's like God's climaxing, and he's saying, I'm going to rescue you even from the destruction of the whole earth. So it doesn't get much bigger than that.
Okay.
And so it's like God saying to John the Revelator, he's saying, trust me, rely on me, lean on me. I'm powerful, I'm God, and I am going to deliver you.
And God claims that he actually intervenes in daily life.
It's incredible.
Okay. Well, Marie, walk us through Revelation 18 just a little bit, just some of the highlights.
Well,
or the downlights.
Downlights. Well, in verse 1, there's this mighty angel that comes with a big shout.
Okay.
And then the whole earth is covered with a bright light.
Okay.
And we come down to verse 2 here, and the angel actually announces the fall of Babylon, which is the home of false ideas about God. Okay. Then here in verse 4, another voice from heaven tells about how humans are to come out of Babylon so that we don't receive, or we don't have to be part of those last 7 disasters in the world.
Okay, I guess false ideas about God make you afraid of being his friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then further down it talks about all the wealthy men and the rulers and people like that, and they're all crying in distress, all, you know, really stressed out. And then in verse 21, there's another angel that comes and throws this big stone into the sea. And says Babylon will not rise again, and everything about Babylon is just destroyed. Yeah.
Wow. Well, that sounds like a disaster-sized disaster.
It sure is.
So, Ben, what's this all about?
Well, I think I'd like to start with Revelation verse 4, where we get a simple point that even a child could understand, that God's saying, I want to rescue you from financial disaster and even global collapse. And so let's see that scripture. It says in verse 4, I heard another voice from heaven say, come out of her, my people. That's like God's invitation to rescue you and me. And it says, so you will not share in her sins, so that you won't receive any of her plagues. And so God's wanting to say, put your trust in me and let me rescue you from that mess.
Okay.